Masters Learning Center at ibmasters.com. And today we're going to look at Test 8, Section 4, number 18, which reads, figure below shows the relationship between percent of leaf litter mass remaining after decomposing for 3 years and the mean annual temperature in degrees Celsius in 18 forests in Canada. A line of best fit is also shown. So I'm also going to highlight mean annual temperature. Now, anytime, one thing you got to always do, always check out the graphic and make sure you understand what's going on before you start looking at the answer choices. And now we look at the graphic. One thing to keep in mind for a scatter plot is that the dots are actual and the line of best fit is the prediction. So if we look at the x-axis, we've got mean annual temperature. And notice this is in degrees Celsius. So FYI, Fahrenheit, 0 degrees is 30. 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So this would be way colder if it was in degrees Fahrenheit. And then the y-axis, leaf litter mass remaining in percent. And then you also want to say, hey, what's the correlation? What's the trend here? And it seems like the warmer the temperature is, the less leaf litter mass remains, which makes sense because things are preserved when they're cold. That's why you put food in the freezer, for example. And the leaves are going to be preserved if they're in the colder weather. If it's warmer, then they're going to decompose. So the question says, a particular forest in Canada whose data is not included in the figure had a mean annual temperature of -2 degrees Celsius. So as soon as I read that, I like to understand and solve in pieces as I go. If it's -2, here's 0. This has got to be -2.5 because that's -5. So it's going to be just to the right of this. So it looks like it's going to go up. It looks like there's going to be about 70% leaf litter mass remaining. But let's see what the question's asking. I am anticipating the answer. Based on the line of best fit, which of the following is the closest to predicted percent of leaf litter mass remaining in this particular forest after decomposing for 3 years? And it looks like it is 70%. One thing you do want to check out, make sure of, is sometimes it will give you the information and it'll be like the y-axis is what remains, and then they'll actually ask how much has decomposed or something like that. If that were the question, then the answer would be 30%, not 70%. Because if 70% remains, then 30% is already decomposed, because it have to be add up to 100%. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has difficulty with reading graphics, particularly scatter plots. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Click subscribe so you don't miss anything, and check out our 1-minute video on TikTok. Have a great day.